All rise.
Welcome to the Cyber Law and Business Report. Get the top story on the hot button internet legal topics of the day. This is your home for the latest on internet law and policy. Hear the latest net trends impacting business and have your questions answered right here. This is the Cyber Law and Business Report. Now, please welcome your host, the founder of the Internet Law Center, Bennett Kelly.
Good morning. This is Bennett Kelly, and welcome to another edition of Cyber Law and Business Report, broadcast live from the Internet Law Center here in the heart of Silicon Beach in downtown Santa Monica. Please be seated. We got a great show for you today, and we're actually speaking with I'm looking at my cell phone actually, and I have this app called WaiveCar. And not far from my office are several cars available for me to use for free. Yes, I said free. It's hard to beat that price. And how exactly that works, we'll find out. We have with us the founders of WaiveCar, Isaac Deutsch and Zoli Honig. First of its kind, and it's getting a lot of buzz and attention here in Santa Monica. So, gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
How hard was it to get advertisers to sign on to this deal, or were they part of the process of creating the idea?
I think Zola should say when it started.
So, we actually, before we got into this, Isaac came up with this idea. My background's in startups and tech. I have a couple of companies I started before this. And so Isaac came to me with this idea, and I told him, you're absolutely insane. Like, this is never going to work. There's no way you can make enough money from the advertising to subsidize the cost of the vehicles. The numbers just don't add up. It's not possible. And
so with that encouraging response.
Yeah, of course. I need to like calm this guy down. He's the optimist, I'm the pessimist. We balance each other out. So we did a lot of research. We looked at the comps. We looked at other companies with advertising. There's 200 cabs in New York City with digital displays on top. There's 200 cabs in Vegas with displays on top. So we looked at the type of revenue they were making. And we saw that, hey, it actually is possible to subsidize the cost of the car and make a profit with advertising. So we just had to put all the pieces together, and from concept to launch was almost exactly 1 year.
Well, that's all we have this week. I want to thank you for joining us for another edition of Cyber Law and Business Report. As I said, check out our blog for show notes. Today's edition with WaiveCar. It is at cyberlawradio.wordpress.com. Check us out on Twitter at cyberlawradio. And let us know your feedback. We'll welcome your comments, any suggestions, anyone you want to hear. We'd be happy to have them. And so just check us out and keep in touch. And we'll be back here next week with another edition of Cyber Law and Business Report, broadcast live from the Internet Law Center here in the heart of Silicon Beach. And this is Bennett Kelly. Have a great week.
This has been a presentation of WebmasterRadio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of WebmasterRadio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of WebmasterRadio.fm is prohibited.